Hello everyone, welcome to this series on literary theories, and in this video we are going to discuss the scope of structuralism. Introduction. Structuralism, a theoretical paradigm rooted in linguistic theory, has significantly influenced various disciplines beyond language and literature. Originating from Ferdinand de Saussure's seminal work, structuralism has expanded its horizons to encompass anthropology, literary analysis, cultural studies, and even fashion. This video explores the broad scope of structuralism, highlighting its foundational concepts and diverse applications. Saussure's influence. Ferdinand de Saussure's concepts of langue and parole are pivotal to understanding structuralism. Langue refers to the underlying structure of a language, while parole denotes individual utterances or instances of speech. Saussure's revolutionary idea was that the model he developed for understanding language could be transferred to other signifying systems. This notion laid the groundwork for structuralists to explore how various systems of signs operate, leading to a broader application of structuralist principles. Structuralism in anthropology. Claude Lévi-Strauss, an anthropologist, was instrumental in applying structuralist ideas to the interpretation of myths. He suggested that individual tales parole from a cycle of myths could only be understood within the context of the entire cycle long. For instance, in analyzing the Oedipus myth, Lévi-Strauss placed the individual story within the broader context of tales connected to the city of Thebes. By identifying repeated motifs and contrasts, he demonstrated that these stories could be reconstituted in terms of basic oppositions such as animal-human, relation-stranger, and husband-son. This approach highlighted the significance of the larger structure over individual details. Structuralist methodology. The structuralist method involves moving from the particular to the general, placing individual works within a wider structural context. This methodology allows for a deeper understanding of the connections and underlying patterns that give meaning to specific elements. For example, analyzing an entire corpus of an author's work or examining genre conventions within a particular topic can reveal fundamental dyads such as the contrasts between art and life, male and female, or town and country. These dyads have symbolic, thematic, and archetypal resonance, providing insights into the broader structural networks at play. Structural analysis in literature. Structural analysis has been effectively applied to literary works, offering a framework for understanding how individual texts relate to larger structures. For instance, examining Charles Dickens's novel Hard Times in terms of its deviations from novelistic conventions and its incorporation of elements from other popular genres like melodrama or the ballad, reveals how structural contexts shape literary meaning. Identifying fundamental dyads within an author's body of work further illuminates the interconnectedness of themes and motifs across different texts. Signifying systems in culture. A signifying system, in the structuralist sense, encompasses any organized and structured set of signs that carry cultural meanings. This broad concept includes phenomena as diverse as works of literature, tribal rituals, fashion trends, car designs, and advertisements. Structuralists argue that the culture we are part of can be read like a language, as it consists of multiple structural networks that operate systematically. These networks convey significance through codes and systems of signs, which can be interpreted by structuralists and semioticians. Culture as a language. The idea that culture can be read as a language is a fundamental tenet of structuralism. Cultural phenomena, like language, are composed of structural networks that carry meaning. These networks operate through codes, making statements and conveying messages that can be decoded using structuralist principles. For example, fashion can be understood as a signifying system with its own grammatical rules of combination, where individual items derive meaning from their structural context. Fashion and structuralism. Fashion serves as a compelling example of how structuralist principles can be applied to cultural phenomena. Like language, fashion follows complex grammatical rules where separate items or features combine to create a complete outfit or look. These combinations adhere to specific rules. For instance, one does not typically wear an evening dress with carpet slippers or attend lectures in military uniform. When fashion trends break these rules in a knowing way, they make a statement that relies on the prior existence of the conventions being flouted. The fashion trend known as deconstruction, characterized by features such as exposed seams and crumpled fabrics, illustrates how structural context gives meaning to individual fashion elements. Conclusion. The scope of structuralism extends far beyond its origins in linguistic theory, encompassing a wide range of disciplines and cultural phenomena. From anthropology to literary analysis, cultural studies, and fashion, structuralism provides a powerful framework for understanding how meaning is constructed within various signifying systems. By emphasizing the importance of structural context over individual elements, structuralism offers valuable insights into the underlying patterns and networks that shape our cultural experiences. So this was the discussion on the scope of structuralism. We will meet in the next video and discuss some other topic. Until then, goodbye and thank you.